Rosewood Arts Centre has been serving the greater Dayton area for many years, offering a variety of creative programs for all ages.
Rosewood Arts Centre has a really interesting history. It actually is located in a former elementary school, Rosewood Elementary. The Kettering City Schools opened this building in 1965, and the schools closed in '83. There was a really strong advocacy from the Kettering Arts Council and even administration and city council members at that time in the early '80s to repurpose the Rosewood Elementary School. So in 1985, it opened for its first year as an art center, and it grew from 40 programs that first year to over 400. I am the cultural arts manager for the city of Kettering, and my primary responsibility is overseeing the operations, programs, and facilities at Rosewood. We've converted the original gymnasium. That is now our theater. The former cafeteria and dishwashing room is now our dark room. Some of the classrooms were converted into artist studio spaces, which is really a wonderful opportunity for any artist who wants their own space to create their work. They have 24/7 access. They can come in here and really develop who they are as a creative individual. The Rosewood Gallery is a special program for artists at all stages in their careers. Artists can have the opportunity to show their work for the first time in this professional setting. Rosewood does a robust series of activities, programs, classes, exhibitions. Everything you can think of under the creative sphere takes place starting in January through December. We're active all year round.
We offer everything from basic drawing classes to acting, theater classes, glass art, wheel pottery, painting, and around 50 summer camps. I earned an MFA from Miami University in 2009, concentration in painting and drawing as well. I teach a longer drawing course called Drawing Studio. I teach a couple of short illustration workshops, and I also teach pumpkin carving, which is a hobby turned into something a little bit more a few years ago.
One of the things that continues to strike me is when we see young people come in our doors and are just completely blown away. This is a place that they can fit in, they can feel safe. I've heard children say that they never want to leave. So the opportunity to really connect with young people, perhaps that are always looking for their place in the world, is a really special thing that we've been able to offer. To see people transformed by the arts on a daily basis is one of the reasons this is such a rewarding career.
I started coming to Rosewood when I was 7, I think. My favorite thing is that they have nice counselors here. There are these camps that you can go to. The specific ones that I like are clay drawing and more and theater 1 and 2.
It's a wonderful opportunity for the Dayton community, specifically Kettering, to have the wealth of resources that an art center provides the community. We're bringing in artists and art forms that may not necessarily be something that residents of the area see all the time. In the summer, we have Art on the Commons, which is a long-standing fine arts festival.
Art on the Commons is one of our biggest events. We tend to see about 10,000 people come out for that one day every August.
My favorite event is Comic Book Studio Day. It was a program that I developed here at Rosewood. Our goal is to bring professional comic creators in to teach workshops to people who are interested in either making their own comic books or breaking into that industry. Comic book illustration really helped get me into art, so it feels a lot like a labor of love in a lot of ways to kind of pay back to that craft.
One of the things that makes Rosewood special is we're very affordable, we have a lot of free programs, we have a lot of opportunities for people to just walk in the doors and experience something, and we have a lot of opportunities for people to develop a skill from the beginning to mastering it.
I started doing pottery at Rosewood in about 2001, and then after my first class, I just totally fell in love with it. The facilitator at the time had been looking for a teacher, and I just walked in and he said, "Would you be interested in teaching just a beginner class?" I think the reason I fell in love with teaching was just the people, just seeing how people grow and learn the skill and take this little wad of clay and make it into something wonderful in their face, the reaction, it's all good. If I'm having a bad day, I can come to Rosewood, and just doing your art takes you to a different place, and it's very healing.
It's important to expose people to art because you may not be a creative person necessarily, but understanding what art means beyond your initial notions is important.
Rosewood is a community arts destination. We have people travel to Rosewood all the way from Waynesville, Cincinnati, even Columbus. And we have people who live down the street who come in the front doors on a regular basis. We're always looking for new opportunities to create accessible programs for folks who are interested in art or maybe just never even thought about incorporating it into their life. We are a destination for lifelong learning. We are open to everybody, no matter what walk of life. We want people to come through the doors and experience something in the arts or in creativity or just learning.